Hey buddy, what can I get you? Damn, bad for business. If they do live long enough to tip me, it's always in quarters. Hey buddy, come on, you want to pay up before you vaporize? Whoa, too late. I'm inside this Pinball 2000 game, Revenge from Mars, to show you how the new Pin 2000 system works. And since Pin 2000 is different from Pinball of the past, we thought we could answer a few questions you might have about the new system. Let's get the scoop from the guys who created it.
Pinball 2000 is the most serviceable pinball machine in the history of the game.
The designers here were challenged to come up with a new kind of platform.
Pinball 2000, as we know it, is a direct result of all of the things that were requested by operations and distribution.
We have a long list of features and points that makes this much more attractive to both the operator and the distributor.
The list of features associated with Pinball 2000 from a functional and service standpoint is extensive.
Pinball 2000 is modular in every respect, and it is a system.
And it's a system with a tremendous amount of flexibility.
Every piece of that system that needs to come out comes out easily and quickly.
There is a lot of engineering that went into making these playfields flexible in the sense that they come in and out.
The magic of the convertibility is the playfield. And the playfield literally pops out of the machine and disconnects in seconds.
We think that the flexibility that is in Pinball 2000 in terms of kitting is going to give an operator tremendous flexibility in terms of how long he operates this product and how successful he is with the product.
Paris in the spring. The sights, the sounds, the smell of rotting alien corpses. I love this city. As you've just heard, Pinball 2000 is an entirely new game system. It has much in common with its predecessors, but has some features which are unique to this new system. As we show you how to set up a Pin 2000 machine, we will point out some of these new features.
While Pinball 2000 is assembled very similarly to an older style pinball machine, there are certain procedures that are specific to the new Pinball 2000 system. Remove all cartons, parts, and other items from the shipping containers and set them aside. There is a hardware parts kit in the cash box. Remove the playfield from the cabinet before trying to attach the legs. To do this, unlock and open the coin door. Pull the yellow lever, located to the left of the coin door, to the right. The front molding will pop up. Lift the molding from the cabinet. Slide the playfield glass down. Lift the playfield by the support bracket under the bottom arch. Rest the playfield on the top of the cabinet. Unplug the cables on the bracket attached to the back of the playfield. Rotate the front of the playfield down and set it on the floor. Close the coin door. Install a leg leveler and nut on each of the legs. Place the cabinet on its back panel so that the coin door is facing upward toward the ceiling. Using 2 leg bolts in each leg, attach the front legs to the cabinet. Tip the cabinet onto its front legs. Raise and support the rear of the cabinet while attaching the rear legs. Use 2 leg bolts in each leg. Once the legs are securely attached, adjust the leg levelers so that the cabinet does not wobble. Next, prepare the back box. Locate the 4 mounting bolts and bushings in the hardware kit and set them aside. Separate the cables from the wood shipping brace. Remove the screws and shipping brace from the back box. Stand the back box upright. Remove and discard the 4 shipping screws securing the rear door. Unlock and remove the rear door. Pull the 3 cables out through the back door opening and let them hang down the rear of the back box. With the help of another person, carefully lift the back box and set it on the cabinet. Line up the 4 mounting holes in the cabinet with the mounting holes in the back box. Place a bushing from the parts kit in each of the cabinet mounting holes. Fasten the 2 assemblies together by inserting a bolt through the back box and into the cabinet in each of the 4 mounting holes. Slide the 3 cables back inside the back box and let them hang down inside the cabinet. Next, connect the cables. Do not force cables onto connectors. Cables should plug in easily. The 3 cables coming from the back box and going to the cabinet are the 9-pin serial cable, the 25-pin parallel cable, and the power speaker cable. There is one cable from the cabinet that goes to the back box. It is the ground strap. Plug the 9-pin serial cable into the bracket near the coin door and screw it securely in place. Plug the 25-pin parallel cable into the power driver board at J100 and screw it securely in place. The power speaker cable has 2 connectors, a 2-pin connector for the speakers and a 3-pin connector for power. Plug the speaker cable connector into the 2-pin connector near the speakers and plug the power cable connector into the 3-pin isolation tap from the transformer, which is also located near the speakers. Be sure to match the wire colors on the speaker and power cables. Beginning with the second model, an interconnect panel will alleviate the need to run the various cables. However, with both models, you will still need to attach the ground strap separately. Replace and lock the back box rear door. Open the coin door. Carefully lift the playfield from the floor and rest it on the edge of the cabinet. Reconnect the 6 playfield cables. Slide the playfield back into the cabinet. Be sure that the cables at the back of the playfield are not kinked. Place a level or an inclinometer on the playfield surface, not the cabinet or the playfield cover glass. Adjust the leg levelers for proper playfield level. Tighten the nut on each leg leveler shaft to maintain this setting. The true pitch level is located on the right shooter rail. This allows the playfield pitch angle to be properly adjusted without removing the glass. The first line on the level is approximately 6 degrees. Every line thereafter is approximately another ½ degree of pitch. The recommended pitch is 6½ degrees. The nose of the bubble should be between the first and second line on the level. Adjust the leg levelers so that the playfield pitch is the recommended 6½ degrees. Begin by screwing the leg levelers all the way into the legs. If the floor is level, the cabinet is designed to position the playfield at 6½ degrees. From this position, adjust if needed to compensate for an uneven or pitched floor. Be sure the required number of balls is installed. Refer to the manual. Replace the playfield glass. Be sure that the Pinball 2000 logo is in the lower left corner and that the smiley faces are visible. Snap the front molding securely into place. Close and lock the coin door. With the coin door closed, plug the game in and switch it on. In normal operation, the game performs startup tests. Once the startup tests have been successfully completed, the game enters the attract mode. Now perform normal pinball machine setup.
Mars needs women. Yeah, check him out. He's watching Martian cable. Actually, he's got on the Martian News Network. Latest news, everybody's still green. So, let's take an in-depth look at some of the new service and maintenance features of the Pinball 2000 system.
One of the great new features of Pinball 2000 is the location key. A person who has the location key is not allowed access to the money in the cash box, but can still perform minor service on a Pinball 2000 machine. Operators can leave location keys with location employees, such as bartenders. These people can correct common problems, like freeing stuck balls or fixing a broken rubber band. Your collections are protected by a passive lock system that automatically comes into play when the cash box door is closed. The lock system is called passive because you cannot forget to use it. This feature eliminates downtime, since a location employee can access the playfield anytime, day or night, without having to call on the operator. In addition to the location key, Pinball 2000 still has a traditional operator's key. The operator's key is used to access the cash box in the same way it always has been. The operator has the security of knowing the money in the cash box is safe, and his equipment will not go out of service due to a minor problem. The magic of Pin 2000 is made possible by a specially coated, tempered glass. The glass needs to be installed correctly in order for the system to work properly. Labels on the glass will show you the correct orientation. Typically, removal of a playfield in one of the older style pinball machines took 45 minutes to an hour, and after removal, service, and replacement, often there were still problems due to the complexity of the old system. With the Pinball 2000 system, you can remove a playfield in easily less than a minute. There are 6 uniquely keyed connectors in the back of the playfield. These connectors will fit any Pinball 2000 game and will be in the same place on any Pinball 2000 playfield. Removal of the playfield is simplified by use of the skid rails underneath. The skid rails also protect the playfield in handling and transport. The playfield can now be set on its bottom. This was previously impossible. If you have multiple games on location, it is a good idea to have a spare playfield back at the shop. You can easily show up at a location with a new playfield and use it to replace one which requires service. This allows you to swap a playfield in need of service and return it to the shop for repair under ideal conditions. This new, easily removable playfield allows you to rotate equipment without moving entire games. Removal of the playfield is only possible with the operator's key. When the cash box is closed, the playfield is locked down. This is the new in-cabinet service position. You can see that this is the most accessible playfield in pinball history. You no longer have to crawl halfway into the game in order to perform service. There is now full access to the playfield. If you are the operator that has access to the coin box, you don't have to use the location key to remove the playfield glass. Located to the left of the coin door opening, there is a yellow lever that allows you to remove the hand protector and the glass. The stay arm position is still available and is primarily used for minor service issues. For example, changing fuses or other repairs related to the power driver board. If a fuse needs to be changed, use the stay arm position to access the power driver board. This is the new Pinball 2000 power driver board. This board contains 22 fewer connectors than the previous board. It is held down with only 2 screws and uses a unique slide mounting system. The board's non-removable cover is designed so it cannot be left in the open position. The parallel port is located here. A laptop computer can be hooked up to this port so you can access powerful diagnostic tools. The new power driver board in Pinball 2000 has blown fuse detection. You will notice an LED in front of every fuse position. A dark LED indicates a blown fuse. Fuse detection is also available via the diagnostic screens. The fuse check screen will also tell you which fuse is blown and what its value is. When you replace the fuse, its LED will come on and the diagnostic screen will show it as green. The logic box is located in the back box. To access the logic box, use the lock located on top of the cabinet and remove the back glass. This lock uses the same key as the back door lock. Remove the logic box cover. The logic box contains 4 major components: the power supply, the audio amplifier card, the prism card, and a commercially available 233 MHz PC motherboard. On the prism card are all the sounds and images of the game in masked ROM, in addition to a small amount of flash memory that holds the game's program. With a commercially available modem card installed, software can be updated directly from the Williams website at pinball.com. Also, the game can call you with audits, earning information, and alert you to service issues. By detaching 5 connectors, the logic box can easily be removed. The only 2 boards that need to be exclusively purchased from Williams are the prism card and sound card. If no dedicated service mirror is available on location, the back glass can act as a temporary service mirror by placing it under the monitor above the playfield. Some diagnostic screens include a map of the playfield. This map will help you eliminate guesswork by identifying all the game's individual components. No more searching for left upper stand-up number 16. As you toggle a switch, the map displays its exact location on the playfield. Also available for the Pinball 2000 system is a dedicated service mirror for use in the shop. For convenience, we have added the option of connecting a keyboard to Pinball 2000's logic box. Using a common computer keyboard, you can access the game's diagnostic menus and enter custom promotional messages for your locations. This is an additional feature, and the 4 buttons inside the coin door are also still available. There are 3 ways to update your Pinball 2000 software. 1. You may simply plug in a Pinball 2000 update card available at your distributor. 2. Install an inexpensive modem and download updates off the internet from the Williams website. And 3. Attach a laptop computer to the serial connector inside the coin door. Then update the software, which can be downloaded from the internet or received from your distributor. The back door of the back box is opened with the same key that lets you remove the back glass. The monitor inside is a standard 19-inch low-resolution monitor. It can be removed through the back door by disconnecting only 2 connectors and 4 screws. The monitor adjustment pots are accessible by simply removing the back glass. Pinball 2000 is a fully kittable system. Every game will be available as both a dedicated complete game platform or as a kit. A kit consists of a playfield, software, and artwork. Due to the ease of playfield removal, rotation of equipment with the Pinball 2000 system has never been easier. You no longer have to physically move machines across locations to rotate them. You need only to change out the playfield, software, and translite to have a new game. From Game Title 3 on, Pinball 2000 will be available with generic side art on the cabinets. Specific game decals will also be available.
Hey man, come on, get your 4 heads out of the way. I can't see the movie. Hey, E.T., phone home sometime, huh? Turn your cellular off. I'm trying to watch the movie. Well, that about covers it. We've shown you some of what is new to the Pinball 2000 system and how to perform some basic service procedures to the game. If you have more specific questions, refer to the owner's manual that comes with each game.